Then came the wig. A strange woman's wig hanging in their bathroom. "Whose is this?" she asked. He said, "My cousin's." "What cousins?" He rolled his eyes. "This is why I don't talk to you anymore." Many years ago, in a peaceful town of Kabea, lived a lady named Hale Lima. She worked as an accountant at a small agriculture farm. The salary wasn't anything to boast about, but Hale Lima was proud of her job. It kept lights on at home, paid for her young sister's nursing school, and helped care for her aging mother. Hale Lima wasn't flashy. Her friends used to tease, "You carry this life on your back like firstborn of the nation?" She would laugh and say, "Someone has to." She wore simple clothes, long skirts, plain blouses, and always kept her hair neatly packed. She wasn't broke, but she respected money deeply. And then, like thunder on a sunny day, Rashid Kano walked in. They met at her cousin's wedding in Bo. Rashid wore a deep green kaftan, beard trimmed like a grometry, and his perfume, it arrived before he did. When he smiled, his dimples wrote poetry on his face. He told her, "You have a quiet strength. I like women who don't shout. Peace is rare these days." Somehow, those words, drifting in sugar and poison, started sinking into Hale Lima's heart. He said he ran a car import business and had just shipped a vehicle to Makeni. He had photos, receipts, and phone calls that always ended with, "Yes, boss." He looked like a man of action, not empty words. He visited often, sometimes with flowers. He greeted her mother with respect. He even offered to pay for her sister's nursing textbook without being asked. He never raised his voice. He acted arrogantly, and soon he began talking about their future. One night, under the mango tree behind her house, Rashid said, "I'm not here to waste your time. You're a wife in a world of Snapchat filters. Let's build a family." Hale Lima believed him. For the first time, someone didn't see her as a burden, but a pattern. Within months, they held their traditional marriage. Her friends whispered, "Hale Lima got herself a good man in the drought of disappointment." Her mother wept in relief, saying, "Now I can rest. Someone will take care of you." After the wedding, Rashid suggested a joint account. "Two people, one dream," he said. Hale Lima hesitated. She liked order. She liked to track her money, but he pressed. Trust is the heart of the marriage. At the bank, the customer service lady smiled tightly, then frowned. "Madame's details didn't save," she said. "The server is hanging." Rashid laughed. "Just proceed with my name for now. We are one." Just like that, Hale Lima became a stranger to her own money. Every month, Rashid told her to send her full salary to the joint account, even when her shoes gave up, even when her mother's painkillers ran out, even when her own work trousers had holes under the zipper. She compelled. At first, he used the money for rent, groceries, and his business. But soon things changed. The fridge was empty. the generator. The bank card disappeared in his wallet. Rashid came home late smelling alcohol. He became distant and secretive. She could ask for small money for lotion. He would say, "Why disturb our plans over lotion? I love you, Nacho." Her nails, her hair became tangled because she couldn't afford her hairdressers anymore. At work, her boss asked if she was okay. But how could she explain that the accountant was broke in her own house? Then, one morning, under the bed, she found a cropped receipt. 350,000 naira withdrawn 2 weeks ago. She had no money for sanitary pads. She had been folding old wrappers in 2 parts because she believed wives endures. That night, she checked his phone using his fingerprint while he slept. The account had 14,000 naira left. The next day, as he buckled his watch, she confronted him. Over 700 naira gone in 2 weeks. What happened? Rashid snapped. "Why are you monitoring me like EFCC? I'm investing." "What kind of investment? Show me proof." He walked out. No apology, no explanation. Later, as she bowed out, she stared at the wall, adding up the rent unpaid, her mother's medicine not bought, and her own dignity sold off in silence. From then on, Hale Lima didn't ask questions anymore. She watched closely. One Sunday, while cleaning his shirts, she found another receipt. 250 naira to Silem Auto Spares, but no car was purchased. She took a photo. When asked how business was, he said, "Dead slow. I might travel to Kenema for promotion." Lies. Then came the week. A strange woman's wig hanging in their bathroom. "Whose is this?" she asked. He said, "My cousin's." "What cousin?" He rolled his eyes. "This is why I don't talk to you anymore." That night, she found his second phone hidden and locked. And still one morning, she served no tea. "I didn't make tea, and I won't. I'm tired." "You tired from what? Typing numbers?" She walked past him. She had no words left, just pain buried in silence. That month, she stopped sending her salary. Not to punish, but because there was nothing left. She still cleaned, cooked, and tried to hold on until eviction came. The landlord's son knocked with a brown envelope. "Give this to your husband." Eviction notice, 3 months, no rent. She handed it to Rashid without a word. "Eviction for where? I paid last month." "No! You used over 1 million in 3 weeks, but didn't pay 180 naira for rent." He tried to lie again. She shouted, "I know about the lodge. I know about the woman at the bank. I know you emptied our account." Rashid hasted, "So you've been spying on me." "I'm not smart, just no longer blind," she said. He packed his bag and left, but Hale Lima wasn't done. She visited his shop in Koso town. It was locked. A neighbor said, "He hasn't opened in 2 months. I heard he went to Senegal." Halima collapsed behind the compound and wept. She wept until the weight of silence poured out. That night, she lay on her old bed in her mother's house. Then her phone rang. Zaina, her old schoolmate and now a financial coach, messaged her. Halima, I saw something. A screenshot of Rashid and a light-skinned woman cutting cake. A caption. Congratulations to my cousin, Amina, and her sweetheart, Rashid. Amina, the same bank worker, the one who claimed the server hung. The betrayal hit like a truck, but Halima didn't stop there. She used her accounting skills, tracked receipts, and found fake invoices. And one mechanic even admitted that he had never received the 120,000 naira on the receipt. She discovered Rashid had opened a second account in a fake company, and he took all the money. Zaina helped her file a case. The fraud officer investigated. Rashid's account was frozen. Few days later, Halima received a text from an unknown number. You think you're smart? I'll deal with you. She smiled. Let him try. An anonymous cyber cafe worker sent her a voice note. I overheard him say, that woman is dull. I'm building a fence, not a future with her. Halima cried again, but this time she also acted. She launched a WhatsApp group, built with Eye Open, for women who wanted to grow together but wisely. Within 48 hours, 37 women joined. By the end of the week, over 100. Later, she was invited to speak on the radio. She told her story. Women called in crying, asking, where can we find her? She opened a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, where she taught people on financial abuse and romantic fraud. Before you open a joint account, ask yourself, is it joint in name only or in real access? To love without protection is not a sacrifice, it's surrender. People listened. A private bank invited her to speak. Meanwhile, Rashid's small car client started calling Halima, asking why he disappeared. One man said he collected 300,000 naira and vanished. The fraud until was ready. Rashid was arrested when he visited the bank. Amina, the banker, was arrested too. Halima had finally gotten justice, not just for herself, but for the silent women who thought love meant losing themselves. I hope you guys have liked this video, this story, and if this story touched you, please share your thoughts in the comment section. Give it a thumb up, subscribe for more real lessons and emotion stories, and most importantly, share with someone who needs to hear this. Until next time, stay smart, stay kind, and build with your eyes open. I love you so much. Bye-bye.